Hello, chemistry lovers. Today, I will be conducting an experiment testing how much sugar is in a regular can of soda. We all know that soda is packed with sugar. Our moms tell us, commercials tell us, and even the side of the can tells us. In one can of Coke, there are 39 grams of sugar. But perhaps consumers really don't realize how much sugar this is, because according to statistics, over 1.8 million cans of Coke are sold each day around the world. In my experiment, I will be testing and demonstrating exactly how much sugar is in one can of Coke. For this experiment, you will need a 12-ounce can of regular soda. Make sure it's not diet. I chose to use Coke. A digital kitchen scale. Make sure it can measure in grams. A cooking pot. A cup or glass. A spoon. Sugar, and a measuring cup. The first thing you want to do is weigh your cooking pot on the scale. In this case, my pot weighs 737 grams. We will use this calculation later. Next, turn on your kitchen stove to a medium temperature. Open the can of Coke and pour it into your cooking pot. Set the pot on the stove and let the soda sit and boil for around 15 to 20 minutes. When the soda is boiling, the water, which is a solvent in this solution, begins to evaporate. It takes a lot of energy, aka heat, to do this because the water molecules in the soda are strongly bound together. Water exhibits hydrogen bonds and polarity, caused by a lone pair of electrons on the atom. Because of this polarity, the oxygen end of the water molecule repels negative atoms like itself, while attracting positive atoms like hydrogen. Hydrogen, which becomes slightly positive, repels positive atoms like itself and attracts negative atoms like the oxygen atom. This positive and negative attraction is what helps water molecules stick together. Therefore, we are boiling the soda in order to weaken and break these bonds. This will cause the water to evaporate out of the solution, leaving us with a sugary syrup. Once all of the water is evaporated and you are left with a sugary syrup, let it sit and cool for around 5 minutes. Next, we want to weigh the cooking pot with the sugary syrup in it on our kitchen scale. I recommend not stirring or examining the syrup until after you weigh the pot, in order to prevent collecting grams of sugary syrup on the spoon. Remember that we already measured the weight of the pot, so when we weigh the pot with the sugary syrup in it, we see it weighs 780 grams. If we subtract the original weight of the pot, 737 grams, from 780 grams, we get 43 grams. We could conclude that this is the amount of sugar in our can of Coke. This is quite close to the 39 grams of sugar that can be read on the can label. The reason our number isn't 100% accurate is probably because we didn't let the soda boil long enough, but the number is still pretty close to 39 grams.
Hey kids, shake it loose together. The spotlight's hitting something that's been known to change the weather. We'll kill the fatted calf tonight, so stick around. You're gonna hear electric music, solid walls of sound. Say, Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Ooh, but they're so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and they're wonderful. Oh, Benny, she's a really keen. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit. You know I read it in a magazine. Oh, Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Hey kids, plug into the faithless. Maybe they're blind.